What if the sudden silence surrounding one of Port Charles' most formidable legal minds wasn't a creative decision at all? What if the woman known for dominating courtrooms, dismantling opponents with a single glance, and always staying 3 steps ahead, had been facing a very real struggle away from the cameras? Viewers noticed the gap almost immediately. The questions followed fast, and concern grew with every episode that passed without her presence. Now, the reason behind Carolyn Hennesy's recent absence is becoming clearer, and it reveals a story rooted not in disappearance, but in courage, perseverance, and recovery. For years, Carolyn Hennesy has been a magnetic force on General Hospital. As Diane Miller, she embodies sharp intelligence, unapologetic confidence, and a biting wit that cuts straight to the truth. The moment Diane enters a room, the energy shifts. She doesn't just participate in scenes, she controls them. Whether she's fiercely defending a client, verbally sparring with powerful enemies, or holding her ground against Port Charles' most dangerous players, Diane Miller is never overlooked. That's why her absence felt so unsettling. At first, many fans brushed it off as a short hiatus, a temporary pause that would resolve itself quickly. Soap operas rotate characters all the time, after all. But as days turned into weeks, the absence became impossible to ignore. The legal battles continued, secrets piled up, and tensions escalated across Port Charles. Yet the courtroom lacked its sharpest blade. Something was clearly missing, and concern replaced casual curiosity. Behind the scenes, Carolyn Hennesy was facing a serious personal challenge. Away from the spotlight, she had to step back to address a health issue that required surgery and a period of rest and healing. For someone known for her energy, precision, and commanding delivery, stepping away was undoubtedly difficult. But even the strongest performers sometimes need to prioritize their well-being over the relentless pace of daytime television. What made this moment resonate even more deeply with fans was the way Carolyn handled it. She didn't vanish without acknowledgement or hide behind silence. Instead, she approached the situation with openness, gratitude, and warmth. She expressed appreciation for the outpouring of concern and support, responding with humor and optimism that reflected the same strength viewers admire in Diane Miller. It was a reminder that the resilience she portrays on screen is very real. Diane Miller isn't just another lawyer in Port Charles. She's often the voice of reason in chaos, the shield protecting those who can't defend themselves, and the one person unafraid to speak uncomfortable truths. Her absence left an undeniable gap. Storylines moved forward, betrayals unfolded, and power struggles intensified. But without Diane's legal firepower and sharp commentary, the balance felt off. As recovery progressed, Carolyn continued to reassure fans that she was healing, staying positive and focusing on moving forward. Her updates carried the same spark audiences know so well: lighthearted, resilient, and deeply appreciative. That naturally led to the next question echoing through fan communities. When will Diane Miller return? While there hasn't been a dramatic, on-screen announcement yet, all signs point toward a comeback. General Hospital is known for carefully timing returns, especially when it comes to characters capable of instantly shifting the narrative landscape. And Diane Miller is not the kind of character who slips quietly back into the background. When she returns, it's usually with purpose, impact, and consequences. Looking at the current state of Port Charles, the timing couldn't be more perfect. Legal landmines are everywhere. Secrets are teetering on the edge of exposure. Alliances are fragile, and more than one character could desperately use Diane's expertise. Her return could mean salvation for one person and devastation for another. That's the power she carries. Carolyn Hennesy has never played Diane as filler. Every appearance counts. Every line is intentional. Every courtroom exchange feels personal and charged. That consistency is why fans are so deeply invested, not just in her recovery, but in what her return could mean for the story as a whole. This situation has also reminded viewers of the realities actors face behind the scenes. Soap operas move at an unforgiving pace, leaving little room for life's interruptions. Carolyn's decision to step back, heal properly, and remain connected with fans speaks volumes about her professionalism and character. In true General Hospital fashion, her absence only strengthened the audience's attachment. Social media filled with messages of encouragement and anticipation. Fans shared favorite Diane Miller moments: her sarcastic smirks, fearless arguments, and unwavering loyalty to those she believes in. Diane isn't just brilliant, she's bold, fiercely loyal, and deeply human. That humanity is what makes Carolyn Hennessy's portrayal so compelling. As her recovery continues and anticipation builds, one thing is becoming increasingly clear. This chapter isn't an ending. It feels more like a setup, a pause before something powerful. Whether Diane returns to spearhead a major legal war, expose a carefully buried truth, or rescue someone who has run out of options, her timing has always been impeccable. For now, fans wait, they watch closely, they speculate. Because when Carolyn Hennesy steps back into Port Charles, it won't simply be a return, it will be a declaration. Strength doesn't always look like pushing through. Sometimes it means stepping back, healing fully, and coming back even stronger.